Hey, this is Darlene from Artemis Dog Training. I'm glad you could join me tonight. We're out here in North Texas, in St. Paul actually. We have a farm and a boarding and training facility out here. And the last couple weeks I've been working with a little black Schnauzer mix named Kip. And you've probably seen some of the video on Facebook if you've been watching. Now, he was shaved down when you saw him, but his story is that he came from Cody's friend's rescue, who I'm not sure where he was rescued from, but they had found him severely neglected. He had about 2 pounds of hair cut off of him. It was all knotted to the point where he couldn't move very well his legs or you know, do normal dog activities, let's just say. And and he wasn't in really very good shape behaviorally either, because the neglect also probably included a lot of isolation and not much mixing with people and other dogs. So he came in not having any dog language. So he was very awkward, very nervous around other dogs, and he would try to go ahead and attack first before being attacked. So we worked on socializing him with our pack and our dogs here, and he went through a 14-day board and train program. And the reason that he was able to get this treatment was that the woman who adopted him, she sought help on Cody's friend's recommendation to have him trained, because I had previously seen the dog a few days prior to this and said, man, he's really a mess. So, you know, make sure she has my phone number and see if she'd be open to working with me. So she did, and we did. We took Kip and trained him for 14 days and socialized him and tried to help him understand how he could fit into a family situation and in the house, and rules and boundaries, and how to interact with other dogs a little bit more successfully. And I mean, the first day he came in, he was just crazy. He was like looking all over the place. He couldn't focus. He's barking at other dogs, biting other dogs, you know, just crazy, panting, couldn't calm down, way overly excited about everything. So after we got done working with him, Tina came to the house a little bit early, mainly because I knew she didn't have any relationship with the dog other than a couple of days after she had adopted him before he came here for training. And so I thought it might be good for them to kind of start, you know, building a relationship and bonding some, because all he was really experiencing was me and the other dogs and my husband, which was all good stuff, but I wanted her to feel like, you know, that she was having some time with him. In the board and train, normally we don't invite the owners in, because a lot of times we're trying to correct behavior that's happening between the owner and the dog that is kind of caused by the relationship that they're having. So anyway, she came, we did a session with her and Kip, and I just let her, you know, be out in the kennel with him and kind of bond with him after the session. And then I came back in and took him, put him back in his crate, and then she came, like, you know, his go-home date was like maybe 4 days later. So he went home, and you know, you never know how things are going to go when you send a dog home, and you hope for the best for everyone, and that they, you know, that I did my part with the dog, that I did my part in educating the human and getting them to understand, and really immersing them in the lifestyle that dog training is. And but you never know. And so you know, I do worry, but I also do check up on people. And so I am happy to say, and that's why I'm sharing this now, is that. And here's Kip again inside. We have him on downstay. So this means he does not get off of this unless the release word is told. So if I walk around and he gets off, then I correct him and put him back on there. So he seems fairly solid, but I have not gone out of the room yet. You know, he's very much wanting to follow me everywhere, so this is really hard for him to do. See if I disappear into the bathroom. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good boy. So I can touch his collar, I can pet him. None of that means to come off of the place. I can also let other dogs out. That does not mean he can run around with them unless I let him. Let's go. Woo! He likes to bounce off of that thing. Good boy. Here's his sits and downs in the house. Keep sit. Good boy. Well, he's sort of on a sit and a down here, so we're going to try to, we want to make those distinct. Let's go. Sit. Good. The foot lifting means... Even a dog that was really in a very bad place when he was adopted can be a totally different dog. And the training videos you see on there for Kip is, you know, about a week or so into it. So he's already started calming behaviors. He's learned to calm himself in the crate, you know, learned to not rush doors, sit and stay in place. All these really important things for him to do that help build his confidence, along with teaching him rules and boundaries. And so Tina did follow through really well with him, and we've had several phone conversations, and emails back and forth, and she's talked to me about just how well he's doing and how proud she is of him and glad that she made the decision that she did. So I know she's gonna leave a review, so that'll be on there, but I just wanted to share from my point of view that you really can do very amazing things with dogs, and dogs can be rehabilitated and they can be retrained, and with some work into them, even a dog that doesn't seem like it's going to make a good companion, or maybe you don't really understand what the behavior is that's happening, it can be turned around, and we can take a look at what's going on and work with that dog. You don't have to have chaos in your house. You don't have to have a chaotic, nervous, crazy dog. You don't have to have a biting dog. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy peasy, because you're going to have to change some things and some ways of being with your dog if your dog is showing these types of behaviors. But I just got a text from Tina tonight, and she was showing, and I'll put the picture up here at the end of this, that she had been, you know, training him in the crate and was feeding him in the crate, and he didn't come out of his crate, even with the door open. Now he does not come out of the crate unless he's sitting in there waiting for the command. Even though he's finished and he could easily walk out of the crate, she's been working with him enough after I did the initial training with him that he's following her to a T on that. So great news, great story, really happy ending for a really super abused dog. So it's good. It's good to hear the happy ending sometimes. So if you are having trouble with your dog in any of these ways, you can totally have hope. And we'd love for you to give us a call and let us know what's going on with your dog. And I'm pretty sure we can help in some way or another. So, you know, Artemis Dog Training. I'm Darlene Shaper. I'm a head trainer here, and we will whisper to your dog, so to speak. All right, have a great night, and we'll see you again soon.